Hello guys, welcome to Wolfpack Podcast and Podcast with Wolfpack. Suleiman, please carry on.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Podcast with Wolfpack. And I'm your host, Suleiman Mir. This is Mr. Praveen D'Souza, Triple D over there, and Melvin Jacob.
We call him the MJ.
So yeah.
Okay.
It is the same person, by the way. We haven't shifted anyone, just shifted places for today.
He just, while coming inside, he just kept his neck outside. So. Okay.
All taken offense.
All taken offense.
All of it's taken.
Okay.
All of it's taken.
Yes, every single one.
Makes me feel better knowing he took.
Wait, which barber did you go to?
Did he keep
Is he going to go to a barber?
By the way, can you shave off my jawline?
So when you go to the barber, like you tell him that
I wonder why.
I want to clean shave my beard. And then
And he's like, what beard?
No, I have a clipper. I just
You have a clipper.
Make me look fat.
You clip,
Yeah.
including the jaw. Yeah, I wanted to know, like, see, by the way, you two guys have kind of amazing beard. But, yeah.
He has
a good beard.
Yes.
No offense, Melvin, but.
I'm just.
You need to zoom in on that, by the way.
I'll just wait till the topic changes, then I'll come in.
Yes, good topic. Topic for today is creativity. And who suggested it? It is Mr. Praveen. So can you shove us into the topic?
Just, it was like an epiphany. Like, your guy said, like, what do we talk about? I said, like, creativity. Like, everybody is born with one feature, like, one thing which is like, he's good at. He's like he can master it. Like, you cannot master all the skills or all the aspects. In one thing, you can master it. And a guy who's born like, he's good at one thing, maybe not all the time, one thing he's good at, like, he will be the best at it.
Yeah, creativity, I think it comes naturally as
Yes,
well
exactly.
to people more than anything. Something, because for me, if I see something, and as an example, if I see something, I will like this flask. If I see a flask, but he will see something else. He'll see a deeper image of it. So it's good that we have different
You mean
perspectives.
perspective?
Yeah, I was just saying that word. Perspective of things, and that drives our creativity towards.
Perspective of a flask.
Yes, maybe like
See,
some
for example-
people will focus on the color. Some would be on the shape. Some would be on
mean the
the
figure?
material. Yeah, no, I mean like it's.
What
maybe
means
from what I understand, what he's saying is. Like when you say somebody to like look at the flask, someone would like specifically the first thought that could come is the specific shade of yellow that is, or some would be like the handle is kind of like awkward, and some would just maybe focus on the print or something like that, right? So I think it's like how you say that how the brain is hardwired to notice what feature first in an object is.
Yeah,
something like
true. Not just in an object, in any genre.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I want to add something to this. Because I'm not that creative.
That's okay. We accept.
Because, and I'm pretty sure it's the same for everyone. For most people who go through a school system, like an educational system. Because the way, I speak for Indian schools that are run by Indian board. Thank you very much. That are run by, the traditional Indian education system. It's more like, here, take this, memorize, write the exam. So there's no, think outside the box. Yeah, think outside the box. There's no challenge to your creativity.
We're not taught in that way, like.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because basically our education system is like mug up things.
Exactly. So it's too narrow. It's like doctor,
It's
engineer.
like you can say tunnel vision.
Exactly. Yeah.
They basically want everyone to have the same answers, or the answers that which they deem are correct overall. If you see, for example, in maths also, they want you to do the problem solving according to the teacher's basically method. You cannot do it any other method.
No way. Yeah.
If you do, they will deduct marks from you. So that is also a way of enclosing you in a box, saying that you have to do it this way, no other way.
And that's why I brought this up. Like the reason I brought this up is to show you, is like to make a point, which is most of us who go through, and of course most of us go through that educational system, that setup. We when we graduate, we're not that creative as we think we are. I mean, think about it. If we were like, if the education system was tailored to the aptitude of the child, how creative would we be after like 10, 12 years? You know.
Yeah. But the thing is, school is only one aspect of gaining creativity. It might be one of the most important ones, but your personal life also, like your private life, you can get through movies, TV shows, magazines, reading up. Most of the things you can get, for example, some inspiration from them. At least that's how I got it to be. For an example,
You're right. Yes, inspiration can be one thing, but I want to know creative. Like, see, many people are creative, but creative in their own way. Like Melvin, maybe his creativity may focus on something which we are not focused on. Like our creativity. So I'm basically an engineer. And my creativity is like websites designing. Okay, like problem solving abilities. It depends on how creative I am to design a particular website. Okay, how interactive it is with the customer and the customers, how they look at it in a certain way. A UI, basically. So this is my creativeness at my work life. Personal life, I like to sit and chill and enjoy.
That's what's creative.
Yeah, but there's no creative things about it. But
That's the thing. Like if you, like in your personal life, you're more likely relaxing. There's no creativity involved there. The most of your creativity is like
you can get it from hobbies. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so
From
hobbies. Yes.
Like as I told, my hobbies were reading magazines and watching TV shows.
Playboy.
Formula One,
Oh,
GP today. Don't cut it.
No, I think I just want to add something before I forget something, because when you guys say that you're creative in a certain section but not in the others, I think we as a person could be creative but we don't know, because where do you draw the line? Like if you're here, you are less creative. If you're over here, you're not. You are creative, so it could be in every aspect, not just in the job. It could be the way how you have an idea of a simple layout in your home. You could be very creative because, like for example, the room we are in, this follows a basic structure all the way through. We have like 24, 25 floors. Everything has a basic layout, but I'm pretty sure every door has a different story, right? So that's it. Maybe like in our definition, all the people in the 25 floors are not creative, but it's absolutely not the same. All of them have maybe.
All of them have different.
All of them are creative, but in a different degree, I would say.
see,
So
just
we
to
could
be-
not just be.
Yeah.
It could be just from the thought, like maybe we have a color contrast things. For example, I'm just taking an example of the room. You may not know what you want, but you definitely know what you don't want. Right. So that
Repeat that again.
you may not know what you want, but you definitely know what you want.
Okay.
I mean, I wanna rephrase that.
You may not know what you want, but
You may not know what you want, but you definitely know what you don't want.
Wait, that
Oh,
you changed
I
it.
think that makes a
That
little bit
made
more
a little
sense.
bit-
Yeah.
I was gonna say you may not know what you want, but you might know what you
don't want.
don't want, or
No.
you might
No.
what you need.
I may not know what I want.
You
I
need
definitely
or
know,
don't want.
but I definitely know what I do not want.
But you made the whole sentence
No,
from
the
positive
first-
to negative.
the first
right?
one
The first
was
time,
bad.
you know what? The first time I
It's
said
a
it,
fully positive sentence, like
because my mind is too creative. No, this is the problem.
The
This
thing
is the
you
problem.
said
It's
just
too
now, like
creative that I
complete
cannot go
negative.
back.
Like I'm gonna kill the sentence.
That's what he asked, and then even I was like,
No, I mean it's. I'm
And
sorry.
then, and then he explained, and then I looked at him, and he looked at me like there's something wrong.
I mean, like for those of you guys who are new to the channel, please go back and watch the episode 1. We clearly had mentioned like how we aim to see the podcast grow. It may or may not be a thing, but we're just putting it out there. That's the first thought that we
you're
had
right.
in the thing. It doesn't matter. I mean, if it booms or not, it's okay. I mean, as long as we're putting it out there. We
So
love it.
creativity.
Yeah, we're creative.
What do you think?
See,
How
I was gonna say one thing.
How is your? I mean, I don't want to know the personal part of it, but at your work.
Let me just finish the personal.
Okay.
For personal part, the one I remember one is from magazines and from TV shows. For example, Art Attack. That is one that fosters creativity a lot.
Art Attack. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most of you watched
Heard of
it.
it, yeah.
So that one, it was really good. That one and the chemistry one. I think he knows.
Breaking Bad?
No.
No, was it on which? Was
It
it
was
on
on Pogo, I believe.
Chemistry.
chemistry?
Oh, there was a art. There was something.
Art
called
Attack was there.
Mad.
Yeah, Mad.
There
Mad,
used to
Art
be a-
Attack, and one more. So these things, they like not inspired me. They just like hit a bulb, you can say, in creativity. So I used to make things with the paper after that paper,
Like a
cardboard and all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
graphs, yeah.
So there was a time that I made a Formula One steering wheel out of cardboard, actual like 3D shape.
Cool.
You could use it. At work, then we go to. It's mostly I used to do interior designing, so a lot of websites, a lot of
It's very creative work, like interior designing. Like you
Yes.
need to
lot of opinions.
explore colors as well as the
Yeah,
shapes
palettes.
and designs and other things.
I got the opportunity to see him up close when he was working. It also involves a lot of where the plants go, why they would go the way they are.
Yeah,
And it's not just about the
It's
structures,
not just
it's
my
the overall-
preference also, right? It's the customer's preference because
So it's a challenge, right? You
Yeah.
have like your creativity with the client's creativity clashing it, and then you like overall
yeah,
finding a solution. So
The thing is that he
It's-
has to make the majority of the things and they have to approve it.
no, they can have an opinion,
can
right?
have,
Like
yes,
this one can
basically,
be
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
is it here? You explain it to them. And why is this color that color?
So do you go with the like, for example, the east, west, north, south kind of a thing? Like this thing should be in the east side of the house.
you mean feng shui?
Yeah, something like
No,
that.
most of them don't follow those. I mean,
Because
shops and all, they
it
don't
might
follow.
clash on your creative designs.
Yeah, that is true. Like if you get like put into a box per se, I need this thing in that place only, then that thing will shape your whole room,
Mhm.
right? So yes, if the client says that, then you have to do it.
Yeah.
There's
straight on
no
your-
way other way around it. So yes, it does clash a lot.
Another thing is
Expected.
Another thing is
Customers.
workplace Another thing in workplace creativity is that your senior or your supervisor, your mentor, whoever, has to support you in that creativity. Because if you have a toxic mentor, that'll also diminish your level of creativity and possibly nurturing it for the.
Same. I have had experience with that as well.
What about
There
you?
have been
Yeah, I
like
mean that's I think it's a golden rule wherever you go. If in your workplace, if you either I would say if you hit the learning curve, it would be normally difficult. Then you would find reasons to stay, and especially if you do not have a person to like look up to in the office, not like generally in like a figure that is out of the office. Somebody specifically in the office if you could look up to.
Who is interested in your development?
Yes, so that would actually be a catalyst to your growth, I would say, because it's a general thing that they say. A good employee is lost not because the company's infrastructure is not that good. It's maybe the management, right? If it becomes toxic, if the management becomes toxic,
It's,
then what-
reasons,
if
it's basically the thing you see. If a person, like, for example, if you're an employer and if you want to hire an employee, basically, the thing which they say is hire an employee who is not looking for a job.
Okay.
Okay, you got what I'm trying
Yeah,
to say?
But the problem with that is usually those kind of employees are
Are
possess
very rare.
rare, and also they have more experience, like
Yes.
10, 15 plus
Yeah,
years.
but you will get a person or an employee who will have some set of skills which are very important for the development of the company as well as developing his peers.
That's true.
Because the guy who is searching for a job will not be, because he is searching for
Not
a
be
job
well
because
equipped.
he is not happy or something. It can be financial, it can be personal, whatever, you know. But an employer should hire someone who's not looking for a job.
Mhm.
Because that's when they find the best employee.
And also those are the ones who tend to have high levels of creativity.
Yes, yes.
Of course, I have no statistic
yes.
to back this up, but that's my assumption.
Okay, so why would you like to search for a job? Right? Because there can be many reasons.
Personal,
Personal, financial, or work, like relationships, network. Not going to say like, those relations, like,
yeah. So
office relationships,
Personal
like,
gains,
colleagues
like
or something. Yeah.
But I want to add one thing to this. But it depends on the individual as well.
Yes.
For example, when I joined my last job, I didn't know anything about designing or this interior. I didn't know the programs or anything. But when I started, I had this drive in me.
That you wanted to succeed in.
Yeah,
your
I
career.
wanted to learn it. I
Yes.
wanted to learn.
Yes.
And then from zero, it went to designing some pretty high-end shops in Busateen area, in Diyar al-Muharraq area.
right.
So it depends on the individual as well. And currently, the job I'm in, I didn't know much about MEP or HVAC
Yeah.
to that degree that they require. But still, I have this desire to learn, to improve my team, to give them freedom to do any creativity they want. Because in the end, the customer will not see what is inside the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want there.
Well, that's
Just
right.
it's like okay,
It just wants the things to
Yeah,
be
to
done.
work.
To work. Yeah.
do what, khalas. So I encourage them to not do it dangerously. Just if we can find a solution to it with the things we have currently, go ahead with
I'm
it.
happy you brought that up, where you did not know most of what you learned, what you would learn eventually in that job, because that's the same in my case, and I learned 95% of what I know from the job I worked 4 years.
So it's a classic example of like growing with the company.
Exactly, and secondly, school, 12, 13 years at school did not help me succeed at that job. I learned
4 years of university.
You wanna
and
mention
then-
that?
and 4 years of
You
university.
want to
Yes.
mention the school that you?
Let's not. Let's
Yeah.
to your point.
But that's exactly my point. Like
Schools are schools, regardless of where you go.
They teach you the basics,
teach you the
man.
Basics, how
It's
to
fine.
survive, how to live life.
But here's the thing, right? Like, do you need 12 or 16 years to learn the basics?
I mean, what will you do? You can't
I
work a
don't
job
think-
till you're 18,
Yeah,
right?
No,
So-
I think I need to. I have an interesting
I have
view on that.
even I have a view on that one.
Hold that
Just hold your thought.
Hold that thought.
Hold
I
your
will
thought.
forget.
So, even I'll forget. The thing is,
I have a
I'm just,
huge issue of
it's
forgetting
a few minutes, okay? Just hold that thought. I was going through some memes and I got a meme.
I forgot.
Yeah, saying that, why they hire the graduate.
So, I think. Can I answer? Can I answer?
Okay.
You
Can I
know
answer?
why?
Can I
Because
answer? The schedule.
it is just like you, for the whole of your life, you got up in the morning on time, you went to school on time, you did your work on time, you did your homework on time, and you came back home on time.
Ravi,
So it's
My
a
question-
schedule.
my question.
So basically, work is that. So they will expect you to
Same.
come on time. They will expect you to do the work on time. They will expect you
My-
to finish the
my
work
question-
on
my
time.
question.
They'll expect you to go home on time.
This
is
I have
what
a
we
question.
learned in
I have a
school.
question. I have a question.
Yes,
You say that.
Sorry.
You say that. But do you know that we literally are going in the phase where companies do not exactly want those people. You know, the people who follow a proper regime. Like there are companies in a country. I'm not sure. We can disclose, right? Like for example, America. They have like around 50%. Now again, it's a new thing. You know, they are opting for people to be hired who may not have the degree, but who definitely have the skill set and who have definitely not followed the pattern that you say, like you know, getting up at the specific time, attending the place, and following the regime. Because I feel like people
you're-
actually can deliver.
You're
Like school
right.
dropout.
You're
Why majority they search for what I heard university graduate is that you have committed yourself 4 years to
Yeah.
something so rigorous.
There's an interesting interview by Elon Musk. He mentioned the reason why, I don't know if his company or companies
He
usually.
doesn't hire graduates.
Yeah,
Or
so
something like that.
he
I don't
was
think he actively does not hire
I think
graduates.
we're thinking about the Bill Gates this one.
no Elon Musk. He mentioned that we're just looking for evidence of
Problem solving.
no, not problem solving. Evidence of some level of that you're able to learn. You're able to absorb information and do something with it. So that's what he's looking for. Evidence of exceptional ability. That's what he said. But
You're right. You're right. Because see, a degree doesn't make you
exceptional.
exceptional, or you know.
It's
you're
like you
the-
completed
you're
4
the-
years
you're
of
the, you're
prison.
the best person out of the thing. You're
Yeah.
the best guy out of the whole bunch.
And it's not foolproof because
Yeah.
people can copy and still
Yeah.
get a degree. So
See, degree that is not everything. It depends on your personal level, how you're going to learn stuff.
yeah.
How you're going to make the company better. How you're going to attract customers. How you're going to do the projects
Yeah.
for the customers and make your company grow. This is what I feel. I might be wrong or something. Just
But of course, school and university education is not all that bad.
They
If
teach you
if you're
discipline.
excelling in school and
No,
It's mainly to teach you
It's-
discipline.
Exactly, the discipline. There are some things that you don't learn in home that you learn in school because
You might not learn at home. Most probably will not learn.
Yes, because see, the school is I think one of the first places where a kid is he learns to or she learns to cooperate in a space we cool like that. Where they're taught to cooperate together with like-minded small adults.
no,
Kids.
Not like-minded. Not everyone will be like.
No, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase it. Maybe with people, kids
From
of the
different
same age,
backgrounds.
From different backgrounds, exactly. Because it is
No,
one of the
they're
first
called-
places where you learn
they're called
uniformity.
young adults.
Young adults. Yes, young adults. Where
Tiny humans.
tiny humans. I mean, why are we not using the word kids? It's not like they're
Like MJ.
You're not using. We are just giving you different.
kids. Kids, man.
Big kids.
Wait, what?
I think you should stop using the words kids.
Kids, yeah, because you are one of them.
So in short,
So it's
school is good, school is bad. Don't drop out of school.
if you are
Follow hobbies.
making money, then I didn't say it.
Have good hobbies. Don't smoke. Don't drink.
It's very bad for you.
I think that was
Yeah,
the gist of creativity.
what happened to your beard, brother?
I just it's summer, right? So I just decided
He
to-
had inspiration, creativity. Let's shave it off.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Damn.
that's the place where you left your chin off.
That is,
Thank you.
that is
For watching.